Hello and welcome to the class on forces changing gene and genotype frequency. We have studied the statement of Hardy-Weinberg law of genetic equilibrium. It states that in a large random mating population, in absence of selection, migration and mutation, the gene and genotype frequencies remain constant from generation to generation, and the genotypic frequencies are determined by gene frequencies. It is now very much clear from the statement that if the population undergoes selection, migration, mutation, or is having small size, then the gene and therefore genotype frequency will not remain constant. It will change. We will study one force which is responsible for change in gene and genotype frequency, that is migration. So what do we understand by migration? Migration is nothing but interchange of the individuals between populations. And this interchange of individuals causes change in gene frequency, genetic mean, and the variance of a population. Migration refers to the movement of individuals. Emigrants are the individuals which are moving out of population, and immigrants are the individuals which are moving into a population. The migrants must participate in mating to contribute their genes to the new generation. Suppose in a population, new immigration is added as M, then 1 minus M will represent the proportion of initial population. Then Qm will represent the frequency of recessive allele in migrants. Q0 will represent frequency of recessive allele in initial population. Q1 will represent frequency of recessive allele in the mixed population. M is the proportion of migrants and 1 minus M is the proportion of initial individuals in the mixed population. The frequency of this gene in the mixed population will be calculated with the formula Q1 is equal to M multiplied by Qm. M is the proportion of migrants. Qm is the frequency of recessive allele in the migrants plus 1 minus M, which is the proportion of native individuals in the mixed population, multiplied by Q0, that is the frequency of recessive allele in the native or initial population. Upon simplification of this equation, we can calculate Q1 as M multiplied by into bracket Qm minus Q0 bracket complete plus Q0. Now the change of gene frequency, that is delta Q, brought about by migration can be calculated with the formula delta Q equal to Q1 minus Q0. In previous slide, we have studied how to calculate the value of Q1. That value is used in this formula to get the value of delta Q as M multiplied by into bracket Qm minus Q0. So based on this talk, there is an exercise as a homework for you. Here a problem has been provided. You will have to solve this problem at your home. The problem states, assuming that 10% of a population consists of immigrants, the initial frequency of a particular gene among the native before immigration was 0.4. The frequency of the same gene among the immigrants is 0.6. Based on this information, calculate the gene frequency in the mixed population after immigration has occurred. Also calculate change of gene frequency, that is delta Q, brought about by migration. Thank you.